Hi everyone, speaking Bhavna Suri, counseling psychologist, practicing psychotherapist. Warm welcome to our speaker, students, staff, faculties. We have two faculties with us. This is amazing. And we have Dr. Asfak Ahmed with us, who will talk on such an amazing subject, unlimiting beliefs, unlearn limiting beliefs. And no matter how historical this subject is, its impact will always remain fresh. My heartiest welcome to our speaker for sharing his amazing work with us. Let me take a quick evidence from COVID-19. Recently I have traveled, looking at people differently. I mean, while they are how they how they wear their masks. The story was building in my head. People who wear masks properly believe in science. People who hardly wear masks believe in nature. People whose masks always lie down their chin believe in law. And people whose masks never touch their nose believe in social influence. Now imagine this group of people working or living together. How difficult would it be for them to control their negative feelings for each other? The subjects like law, nature, God has been a topic of mystery. So it will be more wise if we discuss or talk about the information, the misinformation which is given to us since childhood around education, career, relationships, love, romance, health, happiness, beauty. And our beliefs are so strong that it takes a huge room in our subconscious that we lose access. Today, Dr. Ashok Ahmed will help us how to get our belief system aligned to our conscious in such a way so that we start listening to it and we stop negative feelings. So, with this, let's get enlightened on the beautiful subject. I welcome you all for your precious, amazing, and such a huge interest you have shown to attend this talk. So, now I call Mr. Deepak Fogart, clinical psychologist, to introduce the speaker, please.
Uh, Thanks a lot, Bhavna, for welcoming our today's speaker. So, before starting this talk, I would like to introduce or briefly introduce about our today's speaker. So, good morning, friends, and welcome you all in today's session. Mr. Asfak is specialized with a dual MPhil in clinical psychology and MPhil in cognitive psychology, and he has been a research fellow in psychiatric rehabilitation, Department of Psychiatric and Neuro Rehabilitation (DPNR) at Nemhans, Bangalore. He is presently working as a student counselor at IIT Roorkee. And Mr. Asfak has worked as a clinical psychologist at Nemhans for 3 years. And he has been an eminent clinical psychologist and has a vast experience in the areas of substance abuse, adolescence, mental health. He has been actively involved in participation of national and international conferences and has published various publications in indexed national and international journals. So, Mr. Asfak has been involved in various training, educational, and public awareness campaigns in the matters relating to mental health, focusing mainly on unhealthy technology use, substance abuse, and adolescents' mental health problems. In addition to his participations in the various government and non-government organizations, he has also organized various national level training programs, workshops, and webinars in the areas of clinical psychology. So we welcome you, dear Asfak, and we are eagerly waiting to listen to you. So without taking much time, I would like to hand over the session to my friend Asfak. Please, Asfak, over to you.
Okay, thank you. In between, I'm sharing my slides also. So, thank you, Deepak and Bhavana, to give us such a warm welcome and hospitality. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, completely audible, and slides
Yeah.
are also visible.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So, thank you, Bhavana and Deepak, to give a warm welcome and giving this opportunity. And adolescence always was my interesting area. So
The
therefore,
slides are, sorry for the interrupting in between. Asfak, I would like to check whether all the slides are visible to our participants. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
all right, all
Let's
right, all right.
continue.
It's visible. It's visible.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. We can
So
start. Sorry, we
yeah,
can start now.
yeah. So adolescence is always my interesting area, and whenever I'm getting opportunity to interact with adolescents and teenagers and very warm-blooded people, I always interested because they have different idea and they have a different opinion, and when it is coming out, there are some people who really not welcoming it, and they have multiple ideas to think and to elaborate, but there are a huge number of the people, powerful people, to suppress it. So uh, there is a group of people needed to hear them and to understand them. So therefore, I was interested to hear the adolescents, how they are understanding the world, how they are believing the world, how they are perceiving the world. So that actually excited me or inspired me, and that is one of the reason I always want to come back one of organization where I can openly interact with the students. So luckily, I am doing a wonderful job in IIT Roorkee, and this is a great opportunity to interact with IIT Ropa. So I'm looking forward your concerns, and I'm a good listener. One side I could tell that one, because when I started my journey in IIT, one day I got a call from a professor at that midnight, and he mentioned that one he got a call from he got a call from a father and whose students who his son is studying in IIT and he's in the hostel, and the son told to father, I am not going to write tomorrow my end term exam, and father is so worried, and he immediately called one of the professor, and professor called me. So I agree that one, okay, it's not an issue. At night I can go and interact with the students. When I started to interact with the student, he believed that I cannot write the exam because I'm not deserved to be in the exam hall, and I'm not confidence. I don't have the belief that one I could write this exam in a perfect manner. So we have our own intervention, and we spend the time to we understand what is his thought process, and we help him to change it. And that is the procedure I am going to explain throughout my presentation. And this is the real story. And the second thing, the confidentiality is maintained. So yes, it was the last night. He was in the thought. He was the belief that one I won't be able to sit the exam with my perfection, or I won't be able to score in a good score in the exam, or this exam is not deserved based on my preparation. And yes, I have a session and intervention. That is a one of area I want to narrate throughout the different incidents, and how we could change in that belief system. And yes, luckily he wrote the exam, and yes, like he went and he's looking to the score, the mark sheet, and finally the wonder was happened there. He got 10 out of 10. So my point is like that the belief, think about his belief was he's not deserved to be in the exam hall. He won't be able to write the exam. And as a professional like Deepak, and we are there to give an intervention with that the changes of the belief, help them to write the exam. And this is the real story. He got 10 out of 10. So I'm coming to that area, like the one of the perception we learned after Three Idiot came to our Bollywood, and that is the word is a beautiful word is all is well, all is well. Yes, the same perception has changed. Another movie where especially it is the story about IITs, and the perception is changed how the loser can become the success if you have a strong belief on your potentiality. So that's all our today's presentation. So as I mentioned, we are more focused on the belief, and why if the belief is so important for us, because your whole phenomena is happening from the day and week and month and years. It is connected with your thought process, and the thought process is connected with our emotion and behavior. Now we need to clear more that think about that. You are in a classroom, and it's a 2 hours class, and more than 2 hours. I know there are some time you need to sit the 4 hours class, and think about it, you completed 2 hours class lecture, and still there is a class is waiting for you, and you are thinking that one, oh, it is too much, it's exhausted, I'm bored. And that time, the thought is like, I am bored, and your emotion like, yo, I'm not feeling comfortable. Your emotion is, I'm tense, I'm not comfortable, I'm not happy to be in the classroom, I'm little irritated to go out to bug the class. And your behavior, can I get a chance, no, to go out, or can I just poke the other person who is sitting near to me? So the thought is like, I'm bored for a long lasting classes, and the behavior is like, talking to other person, and it's not comfortable in the class, and emotion is like, I'm little tense and not happy. In meanwhile, think about, you are one of the friend and send a message, hey, evening, can we go for a chola bhatura? Chola bhatura is my favorite, I don't know about you. So chola bhatura, then what is the thought? Oh my God, I am going to get the chola bhatura afternoon. So let it be more focus the class, because I'm going to get it to the chola bhatura after the class. So your thought process is like, I'm going to get something exciting for me. So it's about the, I need to wait for 1 or 2 hours, because then 1 o'clock only I can go, or maybe at the 5 o'clock only I can go out. So I can be the class, otherwise I don't have anything. So let it give you little patience towards the teacher. Okay, so the behavior is like, now you are more concentrated, you are excited, and you are focused, and your emotion is like, yes, I am excited, it's a positive emotion. I know there are some people are not happy with the chola bhatura, they want something extra. Yes, I know that one is, if your friend is going to share a news like, popular PUBG is going to come back in India, then your thought was, okay, the evening we are going to sit together, I'm going to play the PUBG in the common day, I'm going to get more score, and we are going to make the team. And what is your thought is like, yes, I'm going to do exciting in evening time with my friends, with my team. And the emotion is like, yes, I am happy, I am excited to do that one, because I was waiting for a longer time. And the behavior is like, okay, anyway, I need to wait for the till 5, I'm going to cut in the class. So the mechanism I was mentioning, like, I hope you understand that one, the thought and behavior and emotion is very connected, and we, through the presentation, we are going to focus much more in our thought process. No, and I can give another example, especially in the understanding in this pandemic. Think about, you wake up at the early morning, and there is no stress. Then you saw the news, maybe the breakfast, I know the breakfast somewhere is 9:30, and the last moment we want to rush to the canteen, for the breakfast here, and the TV, we are seeing that one, all number of the cases are increasing. Then our distress level is going to be in the level of third. And some point of the time, we are here that one, okay, one of our student got the positive of the corona. Then our distress level increase the 5 level. And when we are hearing that one, okay, somebody from the outside is died because of the old elder person is died because of the corona, our distress level 8. So the thought process, you can see the beauty, like, we wake up with no stress and no tension, but the story, the thought process is impacted to increase our distress level from the 0 to somewhere 8, 9, or 10 level. So the thought process have a very important, or the belief system have a very important impact on our activity or our functionality. Okay, so the it's all about the mindset, and the mindsets that feed and foster the success. You know who is the best person you can tell in the whole world? I know only one person who can tell this word, and is the Tom and Jerry, and especially the Jerry. Think about the last 3 decades, how he suffered by the Tom, and still is going to entertain the next year with his wonderful movie. Okay, so it's all about again the mindset. So mindset is about the thinking, a person, attitude, or set of opinion about the something. So uh yeah, so mindset, like we have a different type of the beliefs we kept from the childhood. It is cultivated because of our family system, our society, whatever it is, but we carrying with some of the judgmental beliefs, which we are carrying with the beliefs. So it's not like there are all beliefs are wrong or right. We need to understand the belief. That is the all mechanism we are going to focus on our presentations. One of the things I found what is wrong with the belief is we create our beliefs based on our past experiences. And as I mentioned, childhood experiences, family, society as how cultivated in our mind. So that belief system is somewhere is preoccupied in our mind, and we always carrying with that preoccupation. So what is the problem with that preoccupation? Okay, I can give a best example. Whenever you are, whenever you understood that one, you think about when you got the result of JE Advance and you understood that one. Yes, I am going to go to the IIT. The one of the preoccupation somewhere is put in your mind. Maybe some of the senior people or maybe other people. How give the preoccupation is that hey man, is going to IIT is you. I'm not sure you maybe enjoy your life because the 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 ratio is the female male ratio is 1:10, and I am pretty sure you are not going to get any girlfriend. So your preoccupation is that yes, I'm not going to get any girlfriend. I'm not going to get any girlfriend. And ultimately, what happening when you are entering to IIT? You are not working for that one. You are not working on your interpersonal skill. You are not working on the social skill. And ultimately, of course, you are going to get graduate without a girlfriend. Because the smart person who worked on the interpersonal skill or social skill, he might have going with a girlfriend. Okay, so it might be a job. So my point is like this preoccupation is one of the area is going to impact, and it's reducing the chances to work over the present time to get a good future in the future. Again, I will going to explain it later. So there are so many mindset, like might be like I am a victim, my behavior is who I am, my circumstances control my choice, life should not hurt, I cannot do it. If it is difficult, I have to figure everything out. Perfection is the reality. This is one of the area I commonly see that one. Yes, there are some times the students came and tell that one, that faculty, he didn't give a 0.1 mark for me or 1%. If I could have get it, maybe I could have get 8. If I'm getting the 8, maybe I could write the top level company placement. I lose it. I am so tense. So such type of the mindset like 8 only I can go the top company, it's not true. It's my experience, maybe we will discuss later. So life is all or nothing. People are my problem, and my past determine my future. So again, I'm coming to one area, like Dear Zindagi, where our character clearly tell to the heroine, don't let the past blackmail your present into ruining your beautiful future. So the point is, I can elaborate more. Think about your past, how we can rectify, how we can solve this problem. Like the preoccupied with our past, and we are not able to do anything in the present. Therefore, we are not able to get a desirable outcome. So how we can have a different idea, like the past should give a feedback. It should not preoccupied with our mechanism. And if it is giving a feedback, what will happen in our present? Present will help you to make action to the present scenario. So it means the past is giving feedback, and with that feedback, I am working in my present time, and based on the activity I'm doing the present, what I'm going to get in the future, I am going to get my goal. So which are the goal I kept? So again, so therefore, the mindset is very important, the way we are turning it. So basically, I can broadly divide the mindset in a two manner I broadly observe. So one of the mindset people have mentioning that yes, our everything is a static, so we cannot change our mindset. And this is the one of the reason might be people tell that the first appearance is the best ex, best expression you will get it from your first appearance. So it's not necessarily so it can be changed, because that is the growth mindset especially is mentioned that point. Oh man, it's not like whatever the mechanism, the mindset or belief you have, it's not that that past is going to be there in your whole life. No, the mindset can is a dynamic and we can is change it. And when we are ready to give a flexibility for them our belief system or mindset, then yes, we can ensure our achieving our goal. So when you have hope about your achieving the goal, you will be more confident. So again, we can elaborate because that's all about my presentation. Okay, so now think about what are the challenges. Maybe I will give the strategy how we can change the mindset. Before that one, what are the challenges maybe we could experience when we think about the mindset? So one of the things maybe technically we call learned helplessness, because I am in here and it's there for a longer time, and I saw the different opinion came, but nobody to hear. So I cannot have any hope that I can change in the society or my the surrounding or my area or the perception from the other people. So we are feeling a helplessness in our surrounding. So that is one of the challenge, because I have a belief that one is, oh dude, it's not going to change, it's not going to happen in that manner. But we saw that one that it has changed, like like the Big Bang Theory, how the Sheldon is so preserved with his seat, and how the Leonard is suffering, and when is strongly sitting into the place. So the Leonard is somewhere is the Leonard is somewhere is in the position of learned helplessness, as an example. The another challenges maybe especially looking to this corona period, you can see, yes, people are, everyone is telling that one, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. So we learned that one, okay, wash your hands in a multiple time is only the mechanism where I can prevent to get the infection. But what about the again the Sheldon, like the concept? So everywhere is the germ. So wash. So that is somewhere is giving an idea of fear of germs and germophobia. So when you have such type of the fear, what is the impact you are going to get? It's going to get a dry hand, like some of the disorder type. So my point is, like, you also think about that one. Sir, I am in a learned helplessness. Everyone is telling that. But Amitabh Bachchan is coming and telling Ariga say, do wash your hands and multiple times. Wash your hands. Wash your hand. Okay. So my point is like, the people are telling to prevent the corona. Wash your hand is one mechanism, and another mechanism using the sanitizer, using the glove, or not going to outside, don't touch the item which have some of the germ. So my point is like, if there is only the person is with the helpless concept and he's telling that one, so washing is only the mechanism to prevent the germ. No, there are multiple mechanisms where you can prevent. So you are not in a cage with only one mechanism, one option. When you open it, with you are coming out your mindset, you have the mechanism. You need to be in the room. You can maybe you use your room heater to uh, 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 to reduce the germs in your room. Maybe wash or using the sanitizer, wash your hand with low level of the soap. So my point is, you have the different type of the mechanism, especially looking to in this pandemic, rather than going to think about the learned helplessness concept and where you might be reached in a germophobia and such type of the skin related concept. Okay, so there are three primary security you must be give up if you want to become the best version of yourself. certainly of the future. You need to worry about so much about the future. You need to give up fear of the judgment, how the people are judging to other and other people definition of the success. So you have your own success. Therefore, whenever there is a person is telling this is the best sushi I have taken in my whole life, think about how is the accomplishment in the main chef mind. So the main chef in the chief chef also have a self accomplishment or self actualization when the client is explaining that one, this is the best sushi I had in my whole life. Okay. Yeah. So one of the area to do that one, the primary things, some of the area we need to unlearn it. So what is unlearning? We need to discard from our memory and replace it with a truthful statement, practice, or belief. So therefore, unlearning, limiting our beliefs. Yeah. So unlearning is the learn, unlearn, and relearn. It's very simple. Yeah. So when you have unlearning of limiting your mindset, like we have the fixed mindset, when you show the flexibility, it's actually going to help you to grow from where you are the scale, where one point of the time you have the belief like I won't do it, where you can reach to yes, I can do it in the belief system. Okay, so when we are going to more elaborating, what are the limiting beliefs? So limiting beliefs are one of the biggest area that hold people back in life, and how we can overcome that. So one of the thing to recognize that when we have insight, when we have insight where you have a beautiful swimming pool in your campus and you are in a mindset that one water is always be a dangerous for me. So how you can enjoy your swimming pool in the campus. So when you recognize it, it's all about my saying. When I can learn from my trainer, and who's the trainer is an international trainer, and I am lucky the person, I am in IIT with a beautiful swimming pool, and you have a good sports coach or a trainer, how I can learn the swimming. So you recognize that one, and you are making the step forward. So then you build the evidence, like one of your seniors mentioned that one. I also went with this belief, but there's a trainer has given step-by-step procedure. Now I can enjoy our swimming pool, and it's really beautiful. So again, limiting is our the limiting beliefs, like I mentioned, somewhere is based on our fear, our doubt, our dilemma, or might be the trauma and the fear created based on our trauma. And now what we need to do that one, the belief, we need to reframe it like the way I told, when we have a mechanism like, yes, I won't able to do, to have the mechanism, the scale level, yes, I can do it. So it's reframe your sentence, and the sentence where you have done that process, it's in your belief system or in the brain. So, like I have given one of the beliefs, if I have, like I don't deserve it, like I deserve the punishment, and I cannot do it because there are all the toppers are in front of, so I cannot do it, and they are smart, I am not smart. So these are the some of the beliefs is hesitating to enter some of the world, like even the exam. Everyone is preparing, like yes, I have the potentiality, I qualified my IIT advanced and main, now I am reached the IIT. So with my potentiality, I can have the strategy, and with the strategy I will able to reach to my potentiality. Like I can go and write my exam, I can go and I can do part of the any club, and I can do an extra for that one. I can focus on my placement. I can be good in my interview. So that is the power of the beliefs. If you are creating rather than limiting your belief system. Again, I'm going to give more example. Like the one person is came in with the thought like, I don't deserve it. So is it true? We are collecting the evidence. Is it the truth? And who says to me, who are the people told me? Like if I'm looking to the 20 people who told about that one, did I hear from one person? Did I hear from 2%? What about the 18 people? They never told me. So is the belief is really giving a good strong evidence? What need to happen for you to deserve it? And then you can write a list of the strength you and unique and what are the celebrate and how you can celebrate it, or what are the celebration you have it. Like this is I met with the students with this thought, and they have told that once I am not deserved to be there in that. And it is always when I open them to create the evidence for that one, they always come back with the point that one, sir, I didn't see any evidence for that, but it's only in my mind. So the same manner, if you look into the evidence, like the 20 students or 30 students or classmates, how many shared that one? How many professors is shared with me? How many administrative people shared that one? They might have told you that one, yes, man, you can do in that manner. And then if you do that, man, you will be more. It will be more nice. It will be more will be beautiful. It will be more beautiful. It will be more awesome. So it's a creative criticism rather than telling that one, oh, you are a bad person. Hey, I don't think you are a deserved person to be in the IIT. No, it's not that meeting. It's like it's giving an idea because they want to see you in a nice manner, in a beautiful manner, in a handsome manner. Therefore, they are giving a creative or a creative criticism. Okay, so that in that manner also you can reframe and you can keep that one, yes, they have given in a different opinion, and does not mean that one I'm not deserved to be in here, and I can't do it. This is one of the mechanisms we commonly see that one. You can in these beliefs you can see that one, turn this impossibility into how we can turn the impossibility to possibility. What are the strategy? What are the mechanism we can do? Has someone else done it before? Or maybe can I make the milestone in the IIT? What did they have to do to make it happen? Like this is an example. There are some students, there are rare students who complete the degree within 3.5 years. They have completed their PhD program within the 3 years, and because they have the strong belief and they have the strategy for the present time, and therefore they got the outcome the desirable outcome within the time schedule. How do you know if you have not tried? And even the tried once might be given an idea to try in the second and the third time, the fourth time. And how frequently, I mean, how many times you have done and thought about and done it. It's not the worst, it's really giving more creative, because your brain is giving more mechanism or more strength to think in a different manner. Think about, you want to come from Ropa to Delhi. The common method we saw that one, take the train or take the bus. But can we think about a solo trip? Can you think about a solo cycle journey? Can you think about the walking? Can you think about the taking a flight? Can you think about a picnic plan? So my point is, like, when you think in a different manner with a strategy, your brain mechanism, it's called cognitive process, is become more strengthened. And when it is become more strengthened, you are become a good problem solver and you are become more innovator. Okay. Yeah, so the word it's giving idea is like, you deserve the best, be kind to yourself, and you are unique and amazing. I think this is the one of the word maybe you can paste in your room, and I'm sure that one, it inspire you in your every morning. Okay, so now the manner I have mentioned, there are some people have the idea like, I'm not good at this, so we can reframe it, what I am missing it. So we can have a investigation on our beliefs. So when you have a belief that I am not good at this, you can have a thinking process of what I am missing to become the good one. Okay, I am awesome at this, and I am on the right track. So I give up, and you can have an idea like I will use some of the strategy I have learned. So these are the thinking changes. I'm giving it an example manner. This is too hard for me, where you can think about this is maybe take some time, and that effort will be fruitful. The manner I was mentioning that one, the different strategy you are using is going to help you to strengthen your cognitive process, your brain process, your mind process. So it's not like hard, it's not a complex thing. The complexity, the effort I'm going to take, it's actually going to strengthen my mind process. I can make this is any better. I can always improve, so I will keep trying. Yes, this is a very, very important thing I found in IIT. Like yes, I can still improve. I am not I am not pained with left with 0.001 mark or percentage, because I want to improve in the my next semester to rectify that 0.001 percentage. Again, I'm going to give the example. In this exam, maybe I lost 1%, therefore I didn't reach the 80. If I am so preoccupied with that one, I'm not able to work my next semester, then again I'm going to lose the mark in my next semester. Can we do in a different manner? Where yes, I lost 1% or 1% of percentage from 80. So can I improve for the next semester to focus more on my studying strategy or study style strategy? You want to know about different study style strategy, you can meet your counselor. They are the wonderful people to explain about it. So if I'm improve it, can I help myself to reach it 83% to the next semester? So the future, my CGPA is going to be still 80. So when I have 80, yes, I can go to the top placement category. So see the beauty of our process, the belief thinking process, where I was so worried and pained with 1%, and now I'm pretty sure who are the students are sitting here are going to be the new growing mindset, thinking about that one. Whatever the losing in the last time, I'm going to improve it after this presentation, after this talk. Yes, so that is called growth mindset. I just can't do the maths, or I'm going to train my brain to do the maths. Again, it's about, like, I know that one, you completed JE Advanced and you learned the physics, maths, and chemistry, but when you reached here, you are allotted for the BTech biotechnology. I know, so biotechnology was not my cup of tea, so now I need to learn about the biology. So I just can't do the biology. After this presentation, I know you are going to do in a growth mindset. I'm telling that I can going to train my brain to do my biology. I'm not sure your IIT providing a BTech biotechnology, but my point is, like, might be you counter with such type of the discipline issue in one of your semester. I made a mistake, and mistakes help me to learn better. Like the past always giving a feedback for us to act in our present to get our beautiful, desirable goal. I am good enough, and is this really my best work? Plan A did not work. Good things, the alphabet has 25 more letters, so I can have multiple plans. So life is all about the perspectives. Like when you are bored in the class, and yes, the one of the perspectives, I know there are some classes you are so bored in your classes, and in that time, if you have a perspective, like the IIT ROPA, the last time, maybe one of the time, the best placement package was 43.6 lakh, and after that one, it was 57 lakh. So it's highly paid. The job was provided by IIT ROPA. And when these perspectives is there, then you will think, when you are sitting in the classroom and you are feeling bored, and you will have the perspectives like, oh my god, my professor who is in the IIT and IIT Roorkee, and he is a very talented, therefore he is taking the lecture in front of me. And can I focus is on language, and the language is going to help me to get the top paid IIT European person in the future. Can I focus on the listening skill? Can I improve my listening skills during my classroom? Can I focus on my professionalism during my classroom? Can I focus on discipline during my classroom? If you have these perspectives, I am sure your all classes won't be a boring, and your all faculty member won't be a boring for you, because you have the perspectives that one, I am going to be the top paid person in from the IIT Roorkee in the future. So that is the perspectives about the goal. So when we are thinking about these perspectives, we have the perspectives about our business, we have the perspectives about the relationship, we have perspectives about the finance, we have perspectives about the health. And the growth mindset, or the growth belief system, when we have, it is going to give a fruitful impact on this area, and which is we are expecting our future. For that one, always we want to ask about what I want. So that is the things you need to fulfill when you need to have a good belief system in your mechanism. So one of the area I always got the questions from my counselor, like, sir, how I can control my thought? Sir, I don't want this thought to come frequently again and again to my thought belief system. Can you control that one? Can you give the strategy to control my thought? See, we are human beings. We build with the control. So you have the belief that one, I need only the good thoughts in my mind. I don't want any this type of the thought. Please delete or control this the thought. Believe me, we are the human being. We cannot control the thought, but we can channelize into the positive manner our thought. We can channelize our beliefs in a different manner, and because of that one, you are getting a good positive emotion, or you are getting a positive emotion, and you are providing a desirable behavior. So it's all about how we can distract from our undesirable belief system to a desirable belief system. For that one, always you heard about the mindfulness, because there are sometimes mindfulness is telling to you that one, whatever the thought is coming to mind, let it be there and let it be go there. So therefore, mindfulness is somewhere helpful to be relaxed, and whatever the type of, it might be awkward to, it might be very comfortable, whatever the thought is coming, it's just about the thought, and let it be come to my mind, let it be go in that. So when you have this mindfulness ability in your process, then you do not need to worry about the concept of control my thought. So when we are have a good belief system or growth mindset, it's impacting our the wellness. And why the wellness is very important, because it's helping you to achieving your full potentiality. And to reach your full potentiality, you have a wonderful counselors in your organization. And whenever you have a concern, like, hey bro, I'm not feeling happy for last 4 hours, hey, can you give a counseling for me? I am going to meet my counselor. That is the scenario we are expecting in your IIT. And for that one, you have a support system in your organization, like Mr. Deepak and Miss Bhavana is there to help you. And whenever you have a concern, please and take the help them. And I am sure that one, they are the nicest people in the world, because they are professionally trained to have with the skill like keeping your confidentiality, and to listen the way you are expressing your point. and express the empathy. It means understanding you rather than putting in a judgmental manner. So in the future, any of the worry if you have, please meet your counselor in the camera. With that one, I am concluding my session, and yes, we can take some of the questions from your side.
Thanks, Asfak. Now the house or the session is open for questions. I would like to request each one of our participant to simply or directly they can share their questions with our speaker. So now the session is open for queries.
Yeah.
You can straightly ask your questions.
Yeah. So any point you want to share with me, maybe you can type in the chat box, or maybe you can ask Deepak again, or maybe you can message him, or maybe the future also. That's also possible.
Sure.
Okay, there is a one of point is mentioned in the came in the chat box. How do we identify our limited beliefs and how to pinpoint them? Yes. So this is one of the big process I have started. Like the thought, emotion, and behavior, where you need to understand. There is a thought, where is a belief, and it's impacting my emotion in a negative emotion. Like there is a belief, with that belief I am worried, I am anxious, I am tensed for last day, or for the whole day, for last 1 week, for last 1 month. It means there is a concern with my belief. I understood that belief. Now how I can reframe it, the way I am telling that one, I'm not good for that one. And because of that one, I'm not smart. Therefore, I'm not part of any club. So I'm not the part of the club. I cannot sit in the, I won't be that much confidence in the placement because everyone is part of the club, different club, and they have done so many things, but I am not the smart. I have not done anything. So you won't be that much confidence to sit in your placement, and you are worried about that for last 1 year, 2 year, and 3 years. But when you have the belief that one, oh bro, I can join maybe the club of my technical club. Maybe I can join in a drawing because my drawing is good, and I won in a competition, and maybe I can attend one of the drawing competition that maybe I can show in the placement. And when I'm showing the placement, yes, they are agree that one apart from the academic, he also have a extracurricular activity skill. So I'm confident. So when you have confidence, because it's giving a belief that one, I'm smart in my drawing, isn't it? So my point is like it is how you can identify your beliefs when it is connected, when you are identify to connect with your emotion and behavior. There are some behavior, and your teacher or some people in a creative criticism mentioning that one, see, this is behavior won't be nice. It will be nice if you do in that manner, and you know that one, this is my why I'm doing in that manner, because there is a belief, isn't it? So, and the second thing, like the way I was telling, the stress level, distress level. So there are some belief is giving distress level of 3. There are some belief is giving distress level of 5. There are some belief is giving distress level of 8. When it is 8, someone is near to close the 8. It's not about the CGPA, it's about the distress level, isn't it? So this is the right time you need to go and meet your counselor. So based on the distress level, you can identify, yes, this is the point I need to prioritize on this particular thought. So I hope I give a brief idea like how we can identify our limited beliefs, and what is the time when we need to, how we can prioritize and to share our concern with this right person. Yeah. So yes, I agree. There are so many beliefs. In that beliefs, what are the beliefs is is avoiding to reach your goal, or otherwise leading to so much negative emotions, or avoiding to undesirable beliefs, isn't it? The maybe one of the students told me after the breakup, I commonly see that one, okay, you can take a puff. Okay, the friends will tell about that one to reduce your belief system, to forget about that one. You take a puff, but the same manner to soothing your mind, you can share your your breakup story with your counselor, and the both of the thing is going to help you to reduce your distress level from 5 to 3. I'm not sure, your breakup might be distress level might be 8, or to reduce you need to reach in the distress level maybe 0. Maybe you can meet your counselor, or some of the time your friends will tell about that one, yeah, you need to take a puff. So when you are understood that one, if I'm taking the puff, it is going to impact, but if I'm going to the counselor, it is a healthy thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Yes, sir. I'm doing well, sir. Sir, I've really been enjoying the session, sir, until now.
Yeah, thank you.
Sir, so actually, I wanted to share one thought that, like, really, sir, this session kind of opened my eyes because, like, before, like, when I finished 10th, sir,
Uh-huh.
um, I had to join some coaching center.
Uh-huh.
So when I joined there, I was like out of 100 people, I was like between 80 to 100. I was in that range when I
Mm-hmm.
joined. But sir, after 2 years, after I worked a little bit hard, I worked hard, and finally, towards the end, if you see the advanced result, I was like in the top 20.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir,
Mm-hmm.
like ever since I came to IIT Roorkee, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't studying much, sir. Like I felt like okay, I'm into IIT like that. But now I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if in 2 years I could do that much, now in 4 years, how much can I do?
Mm-hmm.
And really, it changed my perspective. So
Mm-hmm.
now, yeah, I wanted to say thank you for that, sir. So from
Welcome,
now,
welcome. So you should tell to thank to your counselors, because they are the people inviting the best people and giving a good session for you, and request them again and again, sir. We need such type of the presenters. And we have a number of the presenters in the whole India. So I'm happy to hear that. And this is about the philosophy. This is about the psychology process I have mentioned, because it's a 1 hour section, and we do a customized program for individual. So that is something I want to focus again. See why we are not doing a mass program. Whenever the counseling is always an individual session. So why we always have individual sessions rather than a big massive personality development class? Because everyone concerned is individualized, unique. So the counselor will help you to make a customized program for you to achieve, to change your perception, to achieve your desirable goal. So thank you for your sharing, and yeah, you got a another uh, insight. Okay, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks, Pranav, for sharing your reflections. Thanks. Any other questions? All right. Okay. Okay. So if I would like to request our participants, if you may have any questions further, you can write me or you can share your queries with me via mails, so as I can forward your queries to our speaker Asfak, and once he will respond, I will get back to you. And now concluding the session, I would like to thanks our today's speaker Asfak. On behalf of Snehita Wellbeing Cell, I would like to share my heartiest gratitude and thanks to our speaker, Mr. Asfak, for his comprehensive and wonderful talk. It was really a wonderful learning experience for all of us in understanding the concepts which has been shared within us based on thought processes, mindsets, belief systems, the concept of learned helplessness based on the real life examples followed by unhealthy belief systems, and how to unlearn these limiting and maladaptive thought processes by using framing and reframing techniques of changing negative mindset into positive mindsets. So, Asfak, you have clinically and scientifically educate us various techniques for managing the unhealthy and limiting maladaptive beliefs based on the principles of cognitive behavior therapies. So it was really a wonderful and enriching experience for each one of us, and we hope we all of the participants have enjoyed it and gained some knowledge or learnings. And we are grateful for the time and efforts you put in sharing your thoughts and experiences with us. So I am profoundly grateful to our Associate Dean, Dr. Reddy sir. Dr. Reddy sir is also within us now, with us now. So welcome, sir, and for his support in this initiative. I also acknowledge my thanks to our faculty advisor, Dr. Satyam, sir, for his encouragements, and my colleague, Ms. Bhavna Suri, and all of those, our Snehita buddies. So at last, to the entire participants, students, faculties, and staff who made this talk success, I share a worth of thanks for sharing your precious time with us. Once again, thanks everyone for your participation. Thank you very much.